Asset titling is very important in estate planning, especially when you've created a revocable living trust. If the assets aren't titled properly, then you're going to get into a situation where a probate is required. A probate would be required if a person dies and that deceased person still owns assets in their name. So asset titling removes that problem while you're living, transferring everything into your revocable trust so that the trust owns all of your assets at death. If the trust owns all of your assets at death, there's no need for a probate, and therefore you've saved your family thousands of dollars because they don't have to worry about going to court to get a will probated. Now, depending on the asset, most assets, generally speaking, should be titled immediately into the name of the trust. The first asset that I'll discuss is your bank account. It's always best to have the bank account titled in the name of the trust, because if you become incapacitated during your lifetime, then your successor trustee can use the funds of the trust to pay your bills and expenses. Now, when titling a bank account in the trust, some banks will tell you that you cannot do that and that you have to open a new account. So some people may not want to go through the headache of updating deposits and payments that which run through a particular account. So in order to avoid that, they can fill out a pay on death or transfer on death form that the bank has and designate their trust as a beneficiary. So that way, if the person dies, the proceeds of that account would transfer automatically into the trust and therefore avoid probate.